1 Kings chapter 1, verses 1 through 31. And sovereign Dawid was old, advanced in years, and they covered him with garments, but he could not get warm. So his servants said to him, Let them seek for our master, the sovereign, a young woman, a maiden, and she shall stand before the sovereign, and be his companion, and shall lie in your bosom, so that our master the sovereign gets warm. And they sought for a beautiful young woman in all the border of Israel, and found Abishag the Shunammite, and brought her to the sovereign, and the young woman was very beautiful. And she was a companion for the sovereign, and served him, but the sovereign did not know her. And Adoniah, son of Haggith, exalted him, saying, I reign. And he prepared for himself a chariot and horsemen, and 50 men to run before him. Now his father had not worried him at any time by saying, Why have you done so? He was also very good looking, and he was born after Absalom. And he talked with Joab, son of Zeruiah, and with Abiathar the priest, and they supported Adoniah. But Zadok the priest, and Benaiah, son of Jehoiada, and Nathan the prophet, and Shimei and Rei, and the mighty men who belonged to Dawid, were not with Adoniah. And Adoniah slaughtered sheep and cattle and fatlings by the stone of Zoheleth, which is by En Rogel. He also invited all his brothers, the sovereign's sons, and all the men of Yehudah, servants of the sovereign. But he did not invite Nathan the prophet, or Benaiah, or the mighty men, or Shalomo his brother. Nathan then spoke to Bathsheba, the mother of Shalomo, saying, Have you not heard that Adoniah, sovereign son of Haggith, has become sovereign, and Dawid our master does not know it? And now, come, let me give you advice, and deliver your own life and the life of your son Shalomo. Go immediately to sovereign Dawid, and say to him, Did you not, my master, O sovereign, swear to your female servant, saying, Certainly your son Shalomo shall reign after me, and he shall sit on my throne. Why then has Adoniah become sovereign? Look, while you were still speaking there with the sovereign, let me come in after you and confirm your words. And Bathsheba went into the room to the sovereign. Now the sovereign was very old, and Abishag the Shunammite was serving the sovereign. And Bathsheba bowed and did obeisance to the sovereign, and the sovereign said, What do you wish? And she said to him, My master, you swore by Yahuweh your Elohim to your female servant, saying, Certainly Shalomo your son shall reign after me, and he shall sit on my throne. And now look, Adoniah has become sovereign. And now my master the sovereign, you do not know about it. And he has slaughtered great numbers of bulls and fatlings and sheep, and has invited all the sons of the sovereign, and Abiathar the priest, and Joab the commander of the army. But he did not invite Shalomo your servant. And you, my master, O sovereign, the eyes of all Israel are on you to declare to them who is going to sit on the throne of my master the sovereign after him. Otherwise it shall be, when my master the sovereign rests with his fathers, that I and my son Shalomo shall be considered sinners. And see, while she was still speaking with the sovereign, Nathan the prophet also came in. So they informed the sovereign, saying, Here is Nathan the prophet. And when he came in before the sovereign, he bowed down before the sovereign with his face to the ground. And Nathan said, My master, O sovereign, have you said, Adoniah shall reign after me, and he shall sit on my throne? For he has gone down today, and has slaughtered great numbers of bulls and fatlings and sheep, and has invited all the sovereign's sons, and the commanders of the army, and Abiathar the priest. And look, they are eating and drinking before him, and they say, Let sovereign Adoniah live. But he has not invited me your servant, nor Zadok the priest, nor Benaiah son of Jehoiada, nor your servant Shalomo. If this matter is from my master the sovereign, then you did not let your servant know who should sit on the throne of my master the sovereign after him. And sovereign Dawid answered and said, Call Bathsheba to me. So she came into the sovereign's presence and stood before the sovereign, and the sovereign took an oath and said, As Yahweh lives, who has ransomed my life out of all distress, even as I swore to you by Yahweh Elohim of Yisrael, saying, Certainly Shalomo your son shall reign after me, and he shall sit on my throne in my place. Even so I do this day. And Bathsheba bowed with her face to the earth and did obeisance to the sovereign, and said, Let my master, sovereign Dawid, live forever.